What's going on, Jeromes? So week 1 of the NFL season is upon us, and it's glorious, man. Now, tomorrow will be the return of the actual most accurate power rankings in the known universe, and if you disagree with any single one of the rankings, you're wrong. How does it feel? But there's a lot of fake-ass power rankings being released right now. Eric Edholm over at NFL.com did one up, and there's a lot of respect. There's a lot of respect for some certain teams, and there's a lot of disrespect for the Minnesota Vikings, which is unfortunate, but of course it's par for the course when it comes to the national media jabroni haircuts. Even media outlets, 132nd owned by the Vikings, but I digress. Number 1, Chiefs. 2, Eagles. Yes, makes sense right now. The Bills and the Niners. The Bengals. Okay, so top 5 I agree with, but 6, Cowboys. Really? Oh, rare. All right, so yeah, what really sets the Cowboys apart? I mean, really, like what? For all of the hate that Kirk Cousins gets, how come Dak gets like a fraction of that? How come CeeDee Lamb is put on the same level as Justin Jefferson when they ain't even close? Okay. Sure. Ravens, yeah, people are buying into the new Todd Monken offense, and Lamar Jackson got paid and all that stuff. I believe it. I'm buying in, and the defense is always solid. I'm not buying the OBJ hype. I am buying Zay Flowers, though. You can buy me Zay Flowers. The Dolphins at 8. So for all of the consternation that's been going on in the running back room, and with Tua's health being up in the air, I mean, the Dolphins have a stacked roster, man. It's a really tough-ass division, but I like what Miami is doing, but we'll see if they can hold things together. Number 9, Jaguars, and they do seem like the cat's ass right now in terms of that young, up-and-coming team betting on the come, where I think Trevor Lawrence, well, he made a big leap last year. I think he's going to make an even larger one this year. I think that he's going to be good to go, man. Then you got the New York Jets, whatever. Again, I guess it's good that they didn't put them in the top 6, so I guess respect there, but I'm still not buying the Jets, man, where the defense was very good last year and will be good this year. But the offense, it just seems like a loose collection of mercenaries, doesn't it? Right? It doesn't really seem like a cohesive offensive unit. It just seems like Mad Libs. But we'll see. 11, the Lions. Now, I can't wait for the Lions bubble to get burst on Thursday. Woo! Let's go. There's football this week. That's right. 12, the Chargers. I do think the Chargers should be a little bit higher. Like, I believe in Justin Herbert, man. I think that he could flirt with the MVP this year. 13, the Seahawks, sure. 14, the Steelers. I think the Steelers might be a little bit underrated. I think the Steelers beat the Niners week 1 as San Francisco flies cross-country over to the Three River Stadium. Well, it's not Three River Stadium, but you know what I mean. 15. All right, so the Vikings, we're up 1 spot. Oh, happy days. There we go. The Vikings won 13 games last season before being outscored. Despite being outscored, negative 3-point differential, whatever. Going 11-0 in one-score games explains a lot of that, but also raises the question of whether the Vikings, who parted with some key contributors this offseason, name one who is not who wasn't upgraded over. Yeah, Thielen, Addison, Kendricks, Ivan Pace Jr., Patrick Peterson, Byron Murphy Jr. Okay, blah 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 blah, and are quite young on defense, but that can be good. That could be good, man. You don't know what you don't know, but they're young, they're hungry, they're fast, and they're going to play free under Flores, man. Can repeat that effort in 2023. They should remain a fairly potent offense this season. Oh, that's high praise. But what new defense coordinator Brian Flores can achieve with a heavily revamped unit could end up determining the team's ceiling. Harrison Smith should make more plays up in the box. He's the man in the box. And there's some interesting front 7 defenders, but the cornerback position concerns me. It's not hard to imagine a drop in wins, even if the defense improves. Okay, so it's chilling there at 15. At least we're above the Saints. The Saints, I feel like, unreasonably get a lot of hype because, like, oh, Jimmy Graham is back. Oh, the leftovers of Michael Thomas are back. Oh, they got Derek Carr. Please, clown farts. Let's see what else here. I feel like most of the media outlets have rightfully pegged the Giants as overachieved last year. They won the playoff game against Ed Donishell, whatever. But, I mean, paid Danny Dimes all that money. They didn't pay Saquon. I mean, Darren Waller, sure. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Broncos, blah blah blah. Packers at 21, which is good to see. Where I want the Packers fan base just to suffer like a nice juicy 5-12 season, where they're bad and they're unwatchable, but they're not bad enough to secure Caleb Williams. That's all I want, man. That's all I want. Let's see, where are the Bears on this? All right, so Bears at 26, where I do feel like Justin Fields is a lot of hype, but is it a lot of is he in the all hat no cattle, a lot of sizzle no steak situation? I don't know, but we know he can run, but now he has protection, now he has weapons, and now can he thrive? Can he take that leap in year 3? I don't know. I would prefer that he didn't, of course, being a Vikings fan, but I do like the kid overall, and I think that he does have a lot of talent, but we'll see what happens in the Windy City. Who's at the bottom? All right, so power bottoms here: Buccaneers, the Colts, the Rams, the Texans, and the Cardinals. Yeah, I feel like that's it's pretty straightforward. Also, again, the juiciest part of this is what if Arizona ends up with the first and second overall picks? Because remember, from the Will Anderson trade this year, they have the Texans first round pick. So, I mean, if Arizona ends up 1-2, like, do they trade? Well, obviously they're taking quarterback with 1, but do they trade 2? To another quarterback needy team who wants to come up and then accrue more draft picks and still get Marvin Harrison Jr.? Man. I love all that. But getting ahead of ourselves. But the main thing is, the Vikings at 15. Who all right, so Vikings over Steelers. Yes, I would do that. Vikings over Seahawks. Yes, I would do that. Even though I feel like the Seahawks always get, a little bit of extra hype. They're stuck up there in the Pacific Northwest. Everyone still remembers the Legion of Boom, and I'm just about that action, boss. I'm just here so I don't get fined, but I don't see it. Vikings over Chargers? Probably. Vikings over Lions? Yes. Like, I don't care that the Lions are the shiny new toy. I would take the Vikings over the Lions. The Vikings over Jets? Yes. Vikings over Jaguars? Yes. Vikings over Dolphins? Yes, but we're getting close. Vikings over Ravens? Toss up. Vikings over Cowboys? Yes. Vikings over Bengals? No. So I guess Vikings would end up like 6-7 in a proper power rankings, but we'll get to that tomorrow. The most accurate power rankings in the known universe. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings yet again poo'd, shat, cast asunder in the NFL.com Week 1 power rankings. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol. Production value.